journey, and I'll tell you guys exactly what's been going on, because I kid you not, they will not teach you how to do makeup. I can't afford it. You know, for this one I want to say, like, you have to know what you're worth. Literally, when I went to cosmetology school, how to start a makeup artist career and how do you get everyone to hear about you. Hey you guys, so today I'm not going to be filming a makeup tutorial. I'm actually going to be talking with you guys. So I went on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at Lejemalik, Lejemalik on Instagram. And I asked you guys to send me some questions, and I'm going to be answering a few of those. I do want to film another video one day just talking to you guys about my journey and where I've been, and why I left YouTube, why I came back to YouTube, where I've been in between, and all that good stuff. So let me just go straight into my Instagram and I'll tell you guys. I'm going to read some of the questions and answer them for you here. So the first question I have here is, how to start a makeup artist career and how do you get everyone to hear about you? So first of all, I feel you have to master your craft. You have to make sure that what you're putting out there is the best work that you can possibly do, and continue to learn and continue to practice on your friends and family. And the way to get your name out there, to be honest, is word of mouth. If you do great work on one person, trust me, someone will see that person and be like, wow, who did your makeup? And you know, your name will get out there. For sure, you have to make business cards and give those out to your friends and family. So give out your business cards and make sure to tell them to tell people that you did your makeup, like, oh my god, so and so did my makeup and whatnot. Eventually, if your work is amazing, word will get out pretty quick. And of course, Instagram. Who doesn't love to show their work on Instagram? Create an Instagram page, put your work out there, and I'm pretty sure if your work is good, people will reach out to you. The second question is how to promote your small business for a stay-at-home mom. Back when I started, we didn't have Instagram. It was really hard to get your name out there and to get people to know who you are or to even sell products. So for instance, I had multiple businesses before opening my salon. I had a business at home where I used to custom make abayas with matching scarves and all this good stuff that you see on Instagram now. I had that before, but it didn't work out for me. And the reason it didn't work out for me is because there was no Instagram. There was no way for me to get my name out there. I just had like my local friends and family, and I would sell to them, and so I wasn't able to expand to a bigger audience because I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to get my item to a different state, or have other people see it besides the local people that I knew. So I mean, how much are local people going to buy from you, right? Eventually, they already know what you have. They bought it a couple of times and that's it. So I wasn't able to branch out, but you are so lucky to have social media to help you get the name, get your word, get everything that you're doing out there. You can showcase it, you can advertise for free, you know, word spreads, you can have your friends and family spread your page. So you guys take advantage of social media, because I wish I had that when I was younger. When I was 17, my inspiration was flipping through magazines and looking at makeup looks there and trying to recreate them on my family. So yeah, definitely social media is your best friend. How do you know Adam Saleh? This one is funny. I'm good friends with Adam Saleh's sisters. His mom and my mom go way back. They were friends when we were younger. So it's like family friends. So many wonderful women love your work but can't afford it. You know, for this one I want to say, like, you have to know what you're worth. I mean, I'm sorry that you can't afford it. I don't think I overpriced my work. I've been doing this for over 20 years now. So if I charge $120 for a makeup application, I don't think it's expensive. I mean, know your worth. You have to know the value of your work. If you're a beginner, yeah, you want to start charging a little bit less. But once you're in demand, or like your work is so good, like if you could be doing makeup on a celebrity, but you're doing it for locals, or like for you know, the people around you, I don't even know how to explain this, to be honest. I don't think my work is too expensive. I don't think I overcharge. I'm actually lower, my rates are lower than the people, some of the artists that are around me, and maybe my rates are higher than some. So I think I'm like balanced right in the middle. I try not to overprice things, but I'm not gonna undercharge my worth. Any advice for someone that is about to start cosmetology school? So, cosmetology school, I want to say, where do I begin? You have to know why you're going to cosmetology school. So, if you're going to learn makeup, then that's not where you want to go. Because I kid you not, they will not teach you how to do makeup. I literally, when I went to cosmetology school, in my makeup class, I stood up and I taught the class how to contour. I taught the class how to do it. My teacher told me, bring your kit and teach them how to do makeup. So I literally became the teacher in my cosmetology school for that 1 week of makeup that we had, because out of the 1,000 hours that you need to take, literally it's about one, give or take, I don't know, every school is different, to 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks of makeup. In my school, it was 1 week that we did makeup, and I'm the one who got up and taught that class. It's really for hairstylists. If you are into color cuts, doing hair, anything with hair, that's when you really want to go to cosmetology school, because essentially you don't need a cosmetology license to do makeup. You need a cosmetology license to do hair. And when you're working with chemicals and you're working with color and products, and you need a license for that. So that's when you want to go to cosmetology school. With that being said, don't think you're going to learn how to do updos or styling at cosmetology school, because they're teaching you basics. They're teaching you how to curl, they're teaching you how to blow dry. You're going to learn how to do color, you're going to learn how to do cuts, but it's the basic. You're learning more sanitation and what to do, what not to do. Believe it or not, you're even learning diseases of the skin, diseases of the hair. You get basics in nails, so you'll leave knowing your basics of how to do a manicure if you don't already, basics of facials. So you get a little bit of everything. A lot of the time is spent on the floor working on clients, which is nice to get in some of practice, but the real world is what's going to teach you how to do like balayage and like more artistic techniques. You'll learn that outside of school. You're just basically there to get your license. So if you're there for makeup, then that's not where you need to be. You need to be taking courses. Let's see. Next question. I don't know if I should be saying the names of the people. So let's see. How does someone attach a full circle crown to a bride's head? Ugh, those are the hardest. They're usually the round crowns, have like little loops, like 4 loops in them, like 4 holes, and it's hard to attach them. You want to make sure you're really securing them from, make sure those loops that you have are like here, here, and there, and then you'll have one here. The one that's like sitting up top is kind of hard to secure because there's nothing to secure it to. So you want to make sure your bobby pins are going into like extensions, or tease the hair. That's what I do. I'll put texturizing spray onto the hair so it's a little bit more stiffer and rougher. I'll tease that area so it becomes really like stiff. That hair won't move. And then when I bobby pin it, I'll bobby pin it into that hair, and it should hold on really well. I wish they would start sewing like, or like with the metal, putting in like the metal combs in the front of it so it just like kind of slides in. That would be amazing. All right, next question is, when are you going to teach your makeup classes? Sorry guys, I know I'm slacking. I know I've been saying I want to do makeup classes in the salon. I promise you guys, I'm on it. I'm working on it, and I'm going to get it together and get it out there for you guys soon. I mean, look, I had stopped YouTube, but now I'm back. One thing at a time. I'm going to try to be consistent with the YouTube, but I am going to plan a class, inshallah, soon. If you follow me on Instagram, keep up, and you'll see when the Lejemalik makeup class will be. I did teach one, though, when I launched my makeup brushes. So if you got to come to that one, you got to learn how to use the Lejemalik brushes, and you also got to learn how to do a basic neutral makeup look. So that was a lot of fun, and they got a lot of goodies and whatnot. Yeah. Next question is, do you still go to houses? I do. I don't know why people are saying that Huda opened a salon so she doesn't come to houses anymore. I do still come to your home if you're a bride and you want to get your hair and makeup done at home. I do still offer that service. I do charge a little bit more for that because I'm leaving the salon. So don't hesitate to call us and ask. Don't just assume. I do come to homes to do hair and makeup, henna, the body henna tattoos, and whatnot. Let's see what else we have here. Next question is, where did you work as a makeup artist before opening Lejemalik salon? So before my salon, obviously my dream of opening this salon has been ongoing 20 years since I was a little girl. Maybe one day I'll film a video of my journey and I'll tell you guys exactly what's been going on and how I got where I am now. But before this, back about, oh my God, maybe 10 years ago, I worked with Benefit Cosmetics and I also worked with MAC Cosmetics. And I worked with each of them for maybe about a year or so. And I left from there because I was getting more phone calls for bridal and it was really hard to take days off for the bride, so I wanted to make sure, you know, my focus was on my bride. So I did that, and I built myself from there. For that person asking me about, like, how do you get your name out there? See, I worked at a counter and people would pass by and see me and be like, oh my God, you know, they'll see me working on a client. I used to have like a crowd behind me just watching me do the makeup on a client, and after that they'll all ask me for my information. And yeah, from there, slowly one bride calls, the next one calls, and then my name grew from there. But in the back of my head, I've always had that dream of one day opening my salon. So I knew that, you know, I had more to give than just to being a makeup artist. I knew how to do hair, I knew how to do color, I knew how to do cuts, I knew how to do keratin treatment. So anything with beauty, I was doing it already for my clients in their homes, which was pretty difficult. So that's when I decided, let's do the salon. That'll make it much easier for them, for me, for everybody, of course, because we didn't have that space to, you know, do our hair in a salon in privacy. So yeah, maybe I'll leave that for another video. But if you guys have any questions about that, leave them below this video and I'll make sure to answer them in the video of my journey. Another question is, why do you have multiple pages on Instagram? So let me break this up for you, because I do have Lejemalik, which is the Instagram page that I originally had, and this was the page that I posted everything on. And then when I opened the salon, I created Lejemalik_salon because I wanted that to be where I can share all my employees' work. So not just my work, but all of their work of colors and cuts and updos and makeup and everything, facials and everything that we do in there. So I wanted to be able to share that, and, you know, for you to be able to see that this is not just Huda. This is Huda, Aisha, Rania, Bushra, Layali, like all the Emma, like all of the girls' work. I wanted you guys to see it on a separate page. So that's why I created that page. Then I realized on my Lejemalik page is where I would share my work to show you guys the work I do on clients. I'm so into fashion, if you guys haven't noticed, and I love fashion. So I was sharing that also on Lejemalik, and I felt like it was getting a little bit crowded. Like it was getting a little bit too busy. Like I felt like I was confusing you guys. I felt like you guys didn't know if the page was fashion, beauty, or is it like my work. So I wanted to separate the two, so I created Huda Qashi, which is my name, HUDAQUHSHI. I created a page where I can share my family, my thoughts, my like my personal makeup, like my face, my fashion, my outfits. I created that there. So if you guys are into fashion and modesty and all that, you can follow me on Huda Qashi. And that's like my personal journey there, versus Lejemalik, where it's my business journey. This is where I showcase my clientele, not myself. Okay, so that's all for the questions that I can answer for today. I leave you guys with that. And if you guys have any more questions, feel free to write them in the comments. This way I can answer them for you guys in my next video.